Yeah, good evening, everyone. Welcome to this session. In the previous session, how to prepare the Google form, what are the different settings, how to collect the responses, those subtopics are covered. The remaining subtopics about Google Forms they are going to cover in this particular session. So this is the first sub window you will observe whenever you are entering into the process of creating Google Forms. We are supposed to click the plus symbol first to create a new Google form. I am taking the title as the quiz. If I am clicking in this place, the same title will be copying in this place. So generally we will collect email ID from the participant generally. So first question is generally email address. So in this session actually how to add questions by using all these possible options. That is the main theme for this session. If the question is name, you may pick the option like short answer. So please observe. Here I want to give the response means I need to see the preview. So I am submitting the form. Please observe responses. So one response came in the place of the name something they may type. If you want to see the responses in the spreadsheet, you need to click this particular symbol, view responses in the sheets. Then the same response you may observe in the place of Excel sheet. Now in the place of short answer, paragraph is given. Then here the participant is supposed to give long answer. They may enter more number of characters. Even in the preview also, you will observe same blank line, but they may enter more number of characters than short answer. So generally for the name, designation, organization name along with the place, for those type of the questions you are supposed to pick short answer. If you want to collect any type of the feedback about your program or something, then you are supposed to select paragraph option. Now we will see if the option is multiple choice. Multiple choice. Suppose the question is, what is your department? Here electronics, computer science, history, physics. I have given 4 different options. Now let us see the preview. I am checking electronics. So simply I may submit the form immediately. If I am selecting computer science, this particular response was deselected. If I am selecting history, please observe. If I am selecting physics, means whenever you are selecting multiple choice as the way of giving the answer for this particular question, only one answer the participant may select out of all the possibilities. Then at last they may submit the form and you will observe the responses in the response sheet. Now I want to show what will happen if checkboxes that is selected. Here also please observe electronics, computer science, history, physics. They are appearing as the options. We will go to the preview once again. In the place of the email address, they will write something. In the place of the department, electronics, computer science, history, physics. I am submitting the form. Please observe. Please observe. In the place of the answer, all the 4 options they came. So what is the difference between this multiple choice and checkbox? If you are choosing multiple choice, out of all the possibilities, they are supposed to choose only one particular parameter. So generally whenever the question is like, what is your department? What is your gender? In those cases, they are supposed to give only one answer. Then you are supposed to choose multiple choice whenever you are preparing the question. If it is the check boxes, suppose if you are asking the question about properties of any particular object or something, that phenomena or object may have some 3 or 4 properties. You may show all the possible properties here. You may identify from the answer. The student is whether he or she is able to identify one property or 2 properties or 3 properties or like that. So in that case only we need to choose this check boxes option. If the option is check boxes, they may select more than one sub answer. More than one sub answer they may select and they may submit the form. Next we will see the about drop down. Multiple choice completed, checkbox is completed. Now I am choosing drop down. So electronics, computer science, history, physics, those are appearing as the options, same options. Now we will see the preview once again. So please observe department. So here they need to click all the possible options. Here they may appear. I am choosing the electronics. I want to change it to the computer science. I want to change it to the history and I may submit the form. Here email ID is required. So similar to multiple choice, here also whenever they are using the drop down option, the participant is supposed to give one answer only. But whenever you are observing the preview, in the multiple choice, all the sub options they will appear in this place. In the place of the drop down box, whenever they are clicking this particular small tab, then options will appear. That is the only difference. file upload option. Here generally you may ask to upload payment receipt if you are collecting any fee to register for your program, or if you want to collect photograph of the participant, then you are supposed to choose this particular option. Allow only specific file types. If you are enabling this one, you may restrict whether the upload category, whether it is document or spreadsheet or PDF or video, audio, image, everything. If I am selecting PDF, they are supposed to upload only PDF document. Maximum number of files. Here you may restrict the number also. What is the file size also you may restrict. Let us see. Here I am selecting the PDF. Please observe, here I am selecting the PDF option. Okay, we are in the preview section once again. Add file. I am selecting from my device. Here 9th July. Please observe the extension .pdf. So purposefully in the question I have selected PDF option. In the answer also I am uploading the PDF document. I am submitting. So please observe in the response sheet that will give a link. Here you may observe the content of the particular document. Here you may observe the content of the document. Is it okay? Now once again I am going to the preview. I want to submit one more response. Add file. I am clicking here. I want to choose from my device. So please observe here. I am selecting desktop here. I am selecting desktop. Please observe in this box there are no items other than PDFs. Please observe there are no items other than PDFs. Only PDFs are appearing. But really on my desktop some images are also there. Ganesh image, Sai Baba image. Some images are also there. But here whenever I want to upload other than PDF, those are not appearing. I am clicking the ICT tools. In this folder also some images are there, but here only PDF files they are appearing. Means compulsory we need to upload the particular file category based on the selection of the extension in this place. Now I want to choose image. Now I want to choose image. Now let us see the preview once again. Please observe. Whenever I am clicking the desktop, all the possible images they are appearing here. I am selecting my KJRL College logo. I am submitting my form. I am getting the response. Even in the case of the responses also, the individual category of the files you will observe. Here also you will observe the uploaded documents from participants. In the place of responses also you will observe. Even in the spreadsheet also you will observe. So total here please observe 6 responses are there. Please observe here 6 responses they are appearing. 6 responses they are appearing. Similarly here, if you are selecting video or audio, that particular category of the file only the participant is supposed to upload to give the answer for that particular question. Here you may restrict the size of the file, you may restrict the number of files, maximum number of files they may upload. If it is the compulsory question, already we discussed in the previous day session, we need to select required. Now the next option, linear scale. I am giving 1 as the minimum, 5 as the maximum. Here I selected linear scale option. Generally the type of the question is rating of some parameter. 1 is minimum, 5 is maximum. Let us see preview. In the preview, the question will appear like this to the participant. What is the rating of the webinar? I may select 5 or 4 or 3 or 2 or 1. I want to select 4. I am submitting the form. Please observe, in the place of the spreadsheet, the response 4 that was recorded. So if you are selecting the linear scale option, the minimum maximum value, I may show here like poor, excellent. Different type of the name I may give in this place, like poor, excellent. Otherwise minimum, maximum, bad, good. Like that I may show two different categories, which is meant for least and other is meant for best. Then in the preview, same thing will reflect in the linear scale of the 5. Why it is known as the linear scale? The gap between the interval, that is 1. So linear intervals, that is assuming. So that is known as the linear scale. Next option, multiple choice grid. Question is rating. In the rows, content coverage. In the columns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just I type it like this. Let us see the preview. Let us see the preview, then you can understand easily. So rating of the webinar. So previously in the linear scale, the overall performance you may ask from the participant side. Here, subtopic wise. Content. What is your feel about the content in that webinar? They may give 5 or 4 or 3 or 2 based on their perception. Please observe here, this question requires one response per row. Means compulsory they need to give the answer for second sub question also. Coverage. Okay, they defined the content. Generally, they will announce a title for the program like ICT lecture series. That is the title for our program. Similarly, they will give a title, but the coverage of the subtopics, the content regarding those things, whether you are happy or not, then you may select the particular subtopic. If you are submitting your form, so please observe. For the first sub question, answer is 4. For the second sub question, the answer is 5. Two responses are recorded. They are given from the and@gmail.com. From this particular user, the organizer received these two responses. So similarly here, you may show any number of options in the place of rows and any number of options in the place of columns. That is as per your wish, and that depends on the type of the question. Here you may exchange the information, like in the place of the row you may show 1 to 5, and in the place of the column you may give this sub question like content or coverage also. If I am selecting checkbox grade, if I am selecting checkbox grade, once again we will go to the preview. Please observe here the same question. Here what is happening? The participant may be selecting more than one sub answer. More than one sub answer. So generally similar to multiple choice, if they are supposed to give only one particular answer, in the place of the question, we are supposed to choose multiple choice grid. If they are supposed to select more than one option, then you are supposed to choose checkbox grid. Suppose in the place of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let us say in the place of the 1, I am modifying the options. Now please see the preview. Now here in the place of the sub question content, they may choose useful, and they may feel like content is very crispy. That is as per the perception of the participant. That is matched with their requirement. So here definitely the chance is there to choose more than one sub option. Then you may select checkbox grade. Suppose if you want to ask the rating, compulsory only one value from 1 to 5 they are supposed to choose. Then multiple choice grid they are supposed to select. So please observe, based on the expectation of the answer and the requirement, you are supposed to choose one particular option in this place. So here date, next option date is there. So compulsory the question should be like date only if you are collecting. Sometimes here also you may ask what is the date of today. Whenever they are submitting the response, obviously in the response sheet timestamp will come, but this timestamp is nothing but the time of submission of the form. But whenever you are collecting like date of birth or date of appointment in this organization or date of promotion, generally if it is a type of question, then you are supposed to give the option date here and here calendar. Automatically that will be given by the Google. Date option you need to select. Now let us see the preview. See here, in the place of the date, calendar will be opening. They may choose any type of the month as per their wish. Even they may modify the year also. Please observe, they may modify year also. They may select the particular date. Is it okay? If it is the time, let us see the preview. Please observe, 10:10 a.m. or p.m. 14:10. Then I need to choose p.m. Then finally I am supposed to submit. Then same response will be recorded in the Excel sheet. So please observe, short answer to time, short answer paragraph, multiple choice, check boxes, drop down, file upload, linear scale, multiple choice grid, checkbox grid, date, time, everything, time and everything I covered. Now please observe, if the question is phone number, then you are supposed to choose short answer. Let us see the preview once again. Please observe, in the place of the phone number I am entering A B C D E F. I am submitting the form. Please see the response, in the place of the phone number A B C D E F that is coming. Then you are supposed to please observe, the question first of all start with the number. Then here the number is a number. Please observe here, automatically the option is coming like number is a number. So first of all you need to enter number. Whenever you are getting this particular option, okay, then add phone number. Now see the preview. Here I am entering A, B, C, D by mistake. So that is indicating a caution is given by the Google form. You are supposed to enter number only. You are supposed to enter number only. Even here you can give the custom error text. Wrong. You are entering wrong. If you are supposed to type like that, then same will appear in the preview also. Similarly, you may use password. You may use password also. Now see, I am selecting equal to. Here in the place I am selecting equal to. The custom error password is wrong. Then see the preview. I am entering 23. That is showing password is wrong. What is the password? 12345. So whenever they are entering 12345, then only they are able to submit the form. Otherwise that will show password is wrong, password is wrong, password is wrong. So in this way, you may give some password to your student. Whenever they are entering that password, then only they are supposed to attempt that particular examination. So in this way also you may restrict the other user whether he or she is able to fill this form or not. So this is the way of restricting. Even in this place, range also you may enter. Like generally suppose 60 students are there, we are not supposed to give same password to each of the student. Let us say numbers from 1 to 60. I will give 1 as the password to the roll number 1 and 60 as the password for the roll number 60. Then here I need to show all the possible numbers. That will be a different mechanism. The explanation may be taking some more additional time. So that's why I'm not touching that particular topic. Only I'm explaining how to set a single password. How to set a single password. In the place of the settings, please observe limit to one response. That was unchecked. That is the reason why I am giving more number of responses from abc@gmail.com. Edit, see summary chart. Now I am checking these two. Now please observe I submitted the form. So here I may edit my response. So I may modify my email ID. I may modify any particular answer and I may resubmit. Submit another response that will come automatically. If you are checking limit to one response, then that will give a comment like you are already responded. See previous responses. If I am clicking this one, please observe password 12345, computer science, history, ABCDEF. All the responses given from previous participants. They are visible to remaining all. That's why even I told in the previous session also, generally we are not supposed to select this particular box. So is it okay to everyone? So how to set the question by using all these options, those things they covered in this session. In the next session, I will tell about quizzes. If you are converting the same form to conduct quiz examination, how to set the question and how to give the points for each and every question, even how to send certificate after submission of the particular examination, how to using the timer, how to fix the time also whenever they are attempting for that examination. Those things I want to cover in the next session. So in this session, the basic type of the selecting answer. Whenever you are forming a question in the Google form, there are several ways of collecting the response. What are the possible ways? For each and every way, direct demonstration I have shown. So from your side also, please do practice, then definitely you will improve your expertise in this area. Thank you. This is the end for this session. Thank you, one and all.